So guys, I recently got a 3D printer, the Creality Ender 3. So from time to time, you're probably going to see different things pop up that I printed and I want to try out. And of course, it's going to be a video. Hopefully it'll be entertaining if they break or not. What I have for you today is one of those things. I have found a file on Thingiverse. There will be a link in the description below for this if you want to give this a try yourself, of a spur gear and pinion gear for the Vaterra Ascender. Now I just so happen to have one of those trucks. It's got a different body on it and modified of course, but I'm going to give these a try. And it also has a Rock 2300 kV motor, so we're going to see if these things can hold up. Now, to give these the best possible odds, I printed these at a 0.1 layer height and 100% fill. So I figured if I want to try these, I may go all the way as best they can possibly be. This is printed with the PLA black filament. Probably the PTEG, I think is what it is, would be the better bet for this, but it's not what I have at this point in time. I have the PLA. Let's give it a try and see how long it lasts. Here's the spur gear. There's no provisions for a slipper clutch, so I'm just simply going to figure out which way it fits the best and go from there. So it does have a little bit of a rise on it. Pretty neat. It feels good and solid. Helical cut. Not too bad. That's the truck it's going in. There's that rock motor I was telling you about, 2300 kV. Yeah, this is an older vehicle for me actually. This is probably one of my oldest trucks at this point. It's got the old battery mount that I built to fit a Turnigy 2200 milliamp 3S in it. Castle MMP. There's a stock ESC which I use as a winch controller. That is the stock servo. That is now a winch. Savox 1230 SG. This was before the brass revolution. Stainless steel lower links I built. It's got aluminum outer knuckles and aluminum pieces here and there. Yeah, this is before we had brass, guys. If that tells you how old this truck is. But anyway, here's the pinion gear. I've got to clean out the set screw hole. I've also got to clean out the bore hole right there. Shouldn't be too bad. That should pop right out. And we will see how these survive, if they survive at all. And if they do survive, I'm going to break them somehow. Or at least try. So I've got the hole cleaned out. It wasn't too bad actually. Now I found the longest set screw I could that looked like it would actually work, just to give this thing at least a little bit of a try, because we all know that's going to be a weak link. Oh yeah, going to be a weak link right there. It threaded in place pretty well. If this works, I will be amazed. And here's my normal setup. I believe I used an old Kevlar gear, a low C Kevlar gear, and I'm not even sure what pinion size that is. Anyway, let's take it apart. Yes, it was Kevlar, and it appears I was running a, well, hard to tell, but I believe it was a 19 tooth pinion and an 88 tooth spur. Chances are really good these will be going right back in after this video. So there it is. And I tightened the set screw down. It tightened down okay. I did hear a slight snap. That's not a good sign. It doesn't sound too bad. I think I'm going to free run it real quick and just let's listen to what they sound like and see what else we can do with it. I think I'm going to castle link this thing up and turn the drag brake down just to give the pinion a little bit of a chance. That drag brake will probably kill it. But so far so good, right? Okay, so we're going to drive a little bit easy. I've got the drag brake set at 30, it was at 50. So far so good. Let's go to the rocks. Chances are this little rock climb here is probably famous at this point. Now I have very little drag brakes, so let's see if it's gonna actually do anything good here. Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I am already impressed that the gear has survived that. Now let's see if I can get this climb and lack of drag brake. So guys, with the exception of all the birds, all of nature's birds in my yard, let's take a look at these gears. You can see I do have some separation going on right there on the pinion gear. There we go, you can see a little bit. But all in all, I'm really impressed. I mean, it's done a lot better than what I thought. So now that we've seen the pinion gear starting to separate, let's give it a full throttle launch and just see. There we go. It wasn't the set screw that gave up. Wow. Even though I'm still impressed that it lasted this long. Here's the pinion gear. You can see the split. The teeth obviously gone. I definitely had it meshed right. I mean, it's perfect. And the spur gear took a beating, but you know, usually the pinion gears do take the brunt of the abuse. So all in all, the gears lasted way longer than I thought. They took way more abuse than I thought they would. And maybe when I get a little bit better with the printer, maybe some better material, the PETG, I think that's what it's called. You know, maybe something like that will actually make it to where I can print a set of gears and actually have confidence in them to take them out on a trail or probably a comp, maybe. I kind of doubt that one. But all in all, the gears lasted way better than I thought they would. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this experiment, and thank you all for watching.